Once again, there was a mandatory evacuation order in effect, and those winds beginning to whip up. We saw that yesterday on the shoreline, and our Glenna Milberg is live now with more on how strong those winds are. Glenna.
Pretty strong. I don't have the wind meter, Calvin, Lori, but I will tell you they're enough for me to lean into and hold myself up. And so I want to give you a look at the weather here, because the storm that Betty mentioned, I think, is what we're looking at coming in. We are in North Beach now, around 74th Street and Ocean, and some news to report to you from Miami Beach within the last hour. The mayor has called a state of emergency for the next 72 hours in Miami Beach out of, I'm going to quote him here, an abundance of caution. And with that state of emergency comes a curfew to begin at 8 o'clock tonight. So 8 o'clock until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, the city of Miami Beach is under curfew. And that means nobody who doesn't have to be out, and that means vehicles on the streets, and that means businesses as well. So the only people out on the street from 8 o'clock tonight to 7 o'clock tomorrow morning by law is going to be first responders, police officers, essential employees. Again, the mayor calling this curfew and state of emergency out of what he calls an abundance of caution. And may I say, once this is called, this curfew becomes law, and it is an arrestable offense. And I say that because there are plenty of people in Miami Beach who have not heeded the mandatory evacuation, who have chosen to stay, and you see some of them are out on this beach right now. I think I heard Laren Livingston in Hollywood talking about people out on the beach taking photographs. We're seeing that very same thing here. And you know, and we know that right now it's not only a mandatory evacuation, but threat of heavy storms, heavy winds, and tornado watch and warnings in some places. Right now, nobody is thinking about that. The people that you see up on the lifeguard stands and out here, they are out here to take photographs and to look at what is really a beautiful shot of nature doing its thing. The seas have become noticeably higher and angrier. I want you to see the seaweed line here. That is that the tide has hit its high, and the tide is now going out during this storm. So where you see the seaweed was high tide and the seagulls looking for food in it. The chop on the seas and the increasing sort of angrier seas that we're seeing is increasing, and you know that is a sign of worse weather yet to come. We have sort of taken a little bit of refuge on one of the lifeguard stands. The lifeguard stands all up and down the beach have been brought back off the beach as part of the preparations. Lori, Calvin, they are not bolted down. The winds we are to see, the worst winds we are to see here later this evening, who knows how the lifeguard stands will hold up. That's going to be something that we're watching. But there was really nowhere else to put them. The assessment was that they're move back against the berm and sort of hope for the best. That said, this city has done a lot of preparation, and up until just about an hour and a half ago, we saw crews out there, both city crews and private people, going around picking up the last of the debris, what I was calling nature's pruning, the high winds that kick off coconuts and leaves that you see all over. That is not storm damage per se. That is just high wind damage, and that happens very often when there's high winds. But right now, as the day goes on, I think you're going to be seeing more and more people taking shelter, because Miami Beach is not a really safe place to be at all. And now that we're under a mandatory evacuation, and people seeing the storm surge threat, which is really the dangerous threat here on a coastal barrier island, I think you'll be seeing more and more people going and taking refuge wherever they have chosen to do so. So, Lori, Calvin, again, let me just talk about the news this morning. The state of emergency declared for the next 72 hours going forward in the city of Miami Beach. A mandatory curfew beginning tonight at 8 p.m. until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning for people who don't need to be out on the streets, for their first responder work, and for all same vehicles, and for any business that thinks that it's okay to open. No, it is now not okay to do so.
All right, and such a unique community out there that you know so well, Glenna, so everyone needs to take that very seriously. We've got to let first responders do their work, clear the streets. You hang on there, and we'll be checking back. Thank you, Glenna. Just hanging on to that pole, and that's a good thing.
We are now reaching the bottom of the hour.